Yeah. Back with Speeders Gaming Crew, back for the first time in probably a little less than a year. Probably have a little bit explained to you as to why I put the channel on hiatus. Well, I had a lot of stuff going on with family related issues, and I was just not in a good state of mind. I was very depressed. I couldn't continue my streaming. I wasn't really into my stuff. I was starting to try and sell all my games. I was starting to just break down most always. But now I'm back. The issues have been solved. I'm back. I'm happy. I'm here with Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. But yeah, this is Speeder. Today we're playing Ace Combat 7 missions 1 through 3. Give me a second, trying to get some things going here. I'm gonna get the music going here in a second, and then we'll get into the story. What is going on is, I did go through a little bit of the story to get some things and to get a hang of the controls. So, what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be restarting the story. You're going to go through the story with me. Each time I'm going to probably be doing about 3 missions each time, due to the fact that there are about maybe 20 or so missions in this series, in this one specifically for the story. And so, let's get going into the campaign. Here we go. We're going to do it on normal, since I have gotten used to controls. A little bit harder.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams,
I'm not going to try to talk through cutscenes and stuff, so...
blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
This is the beginning of the story of Ace Combat 7.
Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
So once we get into all this, you'll see what planes I have and then be able to use. And I'll let you guys decide in the comments what it is I should use in the mission when it gets to that time.
So, I flew up. Straight up. Through the clouds. Higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osius fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have put an IFS system in this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Alright. And that was the beginning cutscene to the story of Ace Combat 7. Now let's get into the first mission.
Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft. Then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will... What the hell was that?
Alright.
Smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
How is that possible? A tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified
Alright,
craft
let's get
attacking
into the mission.
base. This is not a drill.
Alright, this is the little info screen that you get when you're first going. I'm just gonna basically show you the operation areas. I'm gonna skip ahead to mission prep. So here, mission prep. We can go back to the briefing, start the mission, and we can view the aircraft tree. So of course, I got the deluxe edition, which comes with the F4 Flying Phantom Mark F4 Phantom 2 and the F-104C Avery, which is the plane you've seen beginning cutscene. Then after a certain mission, you get access to just the regular F-104C and the MiG-21 fish bed. You start off with the F-16C, then I have the 14D, 18F, and 15C, as well as the A-10C, the MiG-29A, MiG-31, and that's about all the planes I have for right now. I'm working on towards getting this. So again, I'll let you guys in the comments below in the live feed comment on what I should use. If you just want me to use the starting one, then I will. I just need to unlock some more things for it. I'll use the F-14D, F-18, 15. 10's not really a good one for this since it's attacker and it's not really got anti-air missiles. Then again, MiG-19. You know what? Actually, since I haven't really done anything with it, I'm gonna use the MiG-21 BIS. So, we're gonna start the mission. We are gonna use the MiG-21 BIS fish bed, and I'm going to equip semi-active there. I'm going to equip the gun pods. Yeah, gun pods are the best thing for this. I also did get a bunch of the parts. Need that. Take off weight augmentation. That's about it. I've already designated the special weapon as a gun pod, so I have not only the regular guns, but also 2 gun pods on the side that each have 2 machine guns in them. So off we go into the story.
Squadron aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Our call sign is Trigger. This is Mission 1, Charge Assault, otherwise known as Operation Deerhorn. Take down the hostile enemy bombers.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
I'm going to do a bit of first person at first.
Trigger, your call sign is Page 2. Verify and read back. Page 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's
So
taking
this
a
is
lot
the
of damage.
cockpit of the MiG-21 that I have
Time
implemented.
to stop the bullshit. Mage 2.
Alright, there's our first target.
All
Off
aircraft,
we
let's do
go.
this. Column Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Column 4, understood.
That's the solo gun right there. And then we got each of these 2 gun pods on the side, which have 4. And it should be a little bit more helpful. Then we have standard missile, which that one augmentation you see me put on allowed me to increase the load limit.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. You're flying with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Enemy bomber confirmed.
And that's how you do it, especially with that. You press both X and circle at the same time, and they fire all simultaneously.
Switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Alright, next thing is up there. It's a set of the P95 Bear, along with 2 more MiG-21 fish beds. Where is my wing? There he is. Way off to my right,
Let's
left.
go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts follow up for another attack. Point is 835.
Seems like I'm at a fit max speed.
Bandit on your 6, watch it.
See the way.
Out of luck. Rivals are engaging. Fire them off.
Target confirmed down.
Target down. First mission is just very, very, very simple. Not all too hard.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Enemy attack struck me. Okay.
knock them out with your special weapon. Use it when you need to.
Mage 2, target down.
Another 95 down. And they're all down. On to the next set of target.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base.
MiG-21 ain't all that bad.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over.
Next set right there.
Copy that. It's bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down.
It's one MiG-21 and a 95.
Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6
I'm
covered,
gonna
sir.
launch missiles at 21 and gun pod up to 95.
Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now?
Gotta get on.
This is the kind of shit that really chaps my
Can get
ass.
quiet.
UAVs. We can't tell them apart.
Target is down.
Alright, big target's over here. You want to get this thing out of there because it's a B-1 Lance Bomber S Tu-160. And he's down. On to the next set of targets. Here we go. He's still quite easy even with these other fighters I got.
Roger that.
Welcome, Quadrille Fog Leo. I don't know if I got that right. Sorry if I butchered that.
Don't let them destroy the harbor. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
And I picked that up. Well, now we've got to restart. Or just retry from checkpoint.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
We're going a little too fast with that.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Target down, on to the next.
Confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Alright, so how are you guys all doing today?
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Yes, I gotta keep my ringer up because I'm waiting on a call from a possible employer.
They're way overhead.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. Let's asking for another round.
Gonna just head straight for the 95. Not gonna waste any time.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Target confirmed down.
Target down. Just head on straight these.
Mage 2, targets in range. Air bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this.
tend to get quiet when I'm concentrating on stuff. Sorry, guys. Trying to provide commentary at the same time. That's alright. Just gonna try to take the 21s out, 95s out as quick as possible. These are the main targets of this.
H2, target down.
You'll knock him out with your special weapon. Use it when you need to.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back in base if you can make it in one piece.
Alright, on to the small little party.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco.
Acting first person for a bit.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Box 1 and 2 out. Miss.
Gollum.
Again.
2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Target down, heading to the 160.
Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Sorry about that. It's a little hard for me, but thanks. Heading up here to the TU-160. Missiles away. Back to the gun pod and 3. I have a hard time in first person.
Don't let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire!
Alright, onto the group.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload.
Alright.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Thank you all coming out to watch the stream. I'm playing Ace Combat 7. Doing missions 1 through 3. This one was supposed to be a little quick, but I messed up and crashed into one of the bombers. Part down. Down that MiG. 95 down. Got the down.
Mage 2, keep your focus.
And final one. And mission complete. Alright, that was the first mission. Honey, you should know my favorite plane of all time by now.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Not sure how well they have the moons implemented in here. I think I've only ever heard like one.
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base.
Heavy cloud cover. So if you can't buzz the strip. Alright, that is first mission of Ace Combat 7. It is just basically a replay of my flight. Low weight multi-role fighter. Basically a tactical replay, not showing any actual aircraft.
We have confirmed that the aircraft.
Okay, it's good. I'm working my way up to the Strike Eagle right now. Alright, on to the next mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed.
Continuation of the first
20 years
cutscene.
ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
They can't hold any weapons and crates. Oh, on her half?
In case you were wondering.
Hey, don't be afraid of saying the wrong model name. Some people understand that not everyone are into planes as much as I am. It's alright.
The world went from being at peace to being at war.
Besides, there are many different variants of aircraft, such as the F-15. There's the regular, there's C, J, E. Now I think there's also the SM, soon to be released is the F-15X. There's the F-22A, there's the YF-23. There's many different ones, so it's easy to get confused between different names of planes, and especially since they're all similar.
And stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed
So don't be afraid to say the wrong model name. Everyone makes mistakes.
That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt.
Yeah, you got the name correct. Focke-Wulf. Focke-Wulf 109 was more of a interceptor, I think, more than anything.
They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the
It was a
runway.
plane from Nazi Germany.
Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
They were the Focke-Wulf 109s that they used. I don't really know of any other Focke-Wulf named planes.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made,
I think for this one I'm going to use my F-18. My F-18 F-A-18F with a very special weapon.
Additionally,
I think most people will be like, how the hell is a plane like that able to hold one of
the space
those?
elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Alright. Let's get into the mission. Yeah, it's very similar to some of the more foreign cars, but it's like that with everything. As you can see here, look, F-15C, F-15, F-15D. Then you also have the FA-18F, the MiG-21 BIS, and then there's just the regular MiG-21s. There's MiG-29A, Falcrum, MiG-31. A10. There's the A10A, A10C, A10B. They have lot of different variants. And for this one, I am going to be using my F-18F Super Hornet with the EML, which is you could say it's pretty much a railgun on a plane, literally. Honey, if you're using the freaking group chat again, I know you are still watching. Alright, let's head out with this railgun. Can't really put any skins on the story mission planes. You can put them on the multiplayer ones though. Nice one, honey. Nice one. Alright, here we are.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Target has been destroyed.
One target down. Love this thing, but it's a little hard to aim sometimes.
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Gotta have it up and ready.
Destroyed. 5 to go.
And you have to be semi-accurate with it.
Anti-air guns ain't right at us.
So it takes skill. Avoid the helicopters. Have a target right there.
Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30
A couple that I missed, gotta circle around and get them. Yeah, you can, if you're good enough, you can snipe aerial vehicles out of the air with this thing. It's crazy. I love it. It's one of my favorite weapons in this game is the fucking railgun on the bottom of the fucking plane. It is seriously crazy. Alright, on to the base.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Alright, gotta take out those transports.
Fox 2.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. You've got a hostile behind you. Here's some feedback from those Norwegians. Like your manuals, it'll like
I have no idea what that was. I never do whenever I replay this mission.
There's more.
Alright, this base is worth destroying.
Hitting that, I'm just gonna say this right now, it actually activates a little special one and launches a special plane. And you want to kill that plane because it unlocks a skin for you in multiplayer.
The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. All transports have been destroyed, but carried.
5 targets remaining. Page 2, target destroyed.
Didn't connect. I'm iced up.
Missile
This is way. I tried to do multiple things at a time. Target down.
Enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
3 targets remaining.
Enemies locked on.
Target down.
Whenever you're ready. Stay clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
And here's where the next wave comes in. The UAV.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Fox 2.
Okay. These two fuckers are really hard to hit. Target down.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Semi. Another down.
Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
He's not getting away.
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
These things are agile, can turn on a dime. They're crazy. Down and out. You did.
For anyone who takes down an enemy.
Try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
I'm icing up.
I've got him in my sights.
Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
When to go? Let's get
Whew, that was close.
Mage 2 locked. Target is in range.
This is out. And target down.
Nice kill, Trigger.
With
Enemy aircraft
one
is marked down.
bolt left to spare.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done
I
any
love.
Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets
Is
killed.
the runway.
The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Alright, that's mission 2 down. On to mission 3.
Current target is on rails.
Yeah.
There's still military vehicles and anti-air weapons.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be that close either when I hit it.
But HQ has made it clear that
When I
no
hit-
harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be
But
done from
as they say, cool guys don't look at explosions.
Land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war
Yep.
is these days.
Turn and burn,
Yeah,
turn and burn.
anti-air radar vehicles.
Yeah, that explosion was a little unexpected. Entirely.
You've given us air superior.
Give me more money. The story missions don't give that much MRP, which is the currency that is used. I'm not sure what makes a good plane. But, well, if I think about it, maneuverability, dogfight ability, speed, and stability. Speed, stability, and maneuverability are what make a good plane. Alright, on to mission 3. This is where it's gonna get a little hectic. If you feel the need to get it, it's a good game. I love it so far. I love it. I've loved the series for a long time. Here in a minute, I'll bring up the aircraft here for you.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw
What?
peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. Ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay.
No, you didn't, honey. You seen the wrong word.
Numerous ships have been sunk.
He says, I feel the need to get this game. Not cars.
Our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti.
Yeah, if you get started talking about cars, I'll start talking about cars too, and just
However, it lost all its
yeah,
aircraft,
I'm a car
so it's
person.
sailing empty.
I know. I just seen it.
The International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator.
For this one, I'm going to use my
Fort Gray's Island Air Base
F-15C
Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture.
with another one of my favorite weapons.
The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
I have more people than I've ever had watching currently on live stream. Alright. Fighting the Arsenal Bird. Alright. There are a lot of good planes in this. If you Luke Skyfall, if you're still in here, you start off with the F-16, and then I got the deluxe edition, so it gave me the F-4 and the F-104C Averial from the starting of the game. I actually take that out on a flight test at the end. And then once you get to the mission where it puts you in spare unit, it gives you the F-104C regular variant and the it gives you the F-104C and the MiG-21 fish bed. I have the F-14D, F-18 as you just seen with the EML railgun. But I also have the A-10, and this is what I'm getting ready to use, the F-15C with a pulse laser. I'm going to be using freaking pulse laser. I love the laser weapons in this game. I also have the MiG-29 and the MiG-31. So there's all, I'm going to basically scroll over the aircraft sheet so you guys all can see what all there is in here right now. Of course, you got the Typhoon and the RAF-M, You got F-35, F-22, YF-23, which is the competitor to the F-22. When the F-22 was being designed, when F-22 was being designed, one of the competitors in the competition was the YF-23 Black Widow 2. And as you can see here, it says a large stealth fighter and the finalist in the Advanced Tactical Fighter competition that was held by the United States to develop the next 6th generation fighter. And then you also have the Fu-57. Got the F-15J, which is the Japanese version. This is the one that the Japanese Air Force uses. Then you also got the F-2A down here. And that's pretty much all the planes in the game currently. Not that many, but a lot of good ones. Alright, into the mission we go. F-15C. Laser pods. And let's go.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
This next mission, I'm going to overlay some music. And a small little refueling mission, is especially for this one. This is different depending on the aircraft you use. Like this being a army plane, it is a refueling mission because it can't take off from a carrier. And perfect. I can understand that. Yeah, I don't know if you see those two pods there on the bottom of this right now, but yeah, wait till you see what comes out of those, pretty much.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
And how close can I get? Really close formation playing right here.
Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure.
Alright, special weapons activate. And get in there.
Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Yeah, I love these little special weapons. They are quite OP. I haven't really taken this into multiplayer yet. Not yet, at least. I probably will try and get the F-15E for the next round of missions. And unfortunately, this is the only way I really have to record a video, is to just pure up straight streaming on my system.
Nice kill. One remaining.
Dive, dive, dive. I can't hit through. Nope.
Bandit is in my sights. Looks like they weren't
Yeah, wow.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Here, fucker.
Don't ice up in there.
Mine. Down with gun.
Our radar shows no
And
sign of
I'm gonna
bandits.
guess.
You're in the clear.
Yeah, that's the gun port right there. So far, so good in this one. Now, if I was using my other plane, yes, you'd be having a real big Top Gun flashback. Introducing the Arsenal Bird. Thank you. Thank you for the like. And don't forget to subscribe if you think I'm really good. Stream's about over anyways. As soon as this mission's over, the stream will be done today.
Utilizing the Arsenal Bird. Those bastards. They had that thing
And get in there before anyone else. Go, 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 go. Come on, Major One. What the fuck you doing?
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft. No change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal Bird.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey. They're after me. I'm glued to this one.
Can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron, detail.
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break!
Take him all down. Golem 3, push 2, sick 'em.
Yep, get away from that.
Another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I love this. It's pretty cool because of the fact that it's got lasers on it. I love that.
How'd that happen?
I mean, if you're good enough, you can actually hit planes from a good distance.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft stay
Oh
alert.
shit, stay away from that. Stay away from that. Yep, force field. That's the fucking force field.
Skeleton 2 lost.
Fucking force field that prevents any weapons from firing into it. You can fly into this force field, but it damages you and it does that. So stay out of that shit if you get this game.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Yeah, Ace Combat 7 is more so based in modern day planes, jets at Mach 2 and 3.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Mage 2, behind you.
Missile.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
And they're all fucking surrounding me.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One advantage. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile! Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1
Hey,
lost.
gamer.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report.
Oh, you've missed most of the stream.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me.
1-2, stop dogfighting and run. Got one in my sights. Missed.
Golem and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Let Golem and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
This is getting a little
Mage 2,
tight.
UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Force-ready aircraft. Let's take it easy this time.
I'm 10 feet. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off.
Whoa! Okay, a little close there.
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
Where's this crap?
Hotshot? Then we just might make it out.
Right there.
Don't look back. Just have faith. Golem and Mage know you were dead.
Yowza.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him? Behind one.
A few seconds could mean life or death for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
End it.
Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support!
Unfortunately, from what you're hearing right now in the little side thing, can't do anything about that. And done.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Alright, clown, where are you? There you are.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, bank right. 1500 to runway. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft...